need to really invest in like a tripod so I can sit on top of my stove instead of right here, because literally this is not cute. Hold on. Let me see. I can make a tripod real quick. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Bam, we in this cooking. Hey, okay, so I gotta be sideways today because yeah, I can turn on the charger. But anywho, this is a cooking video. Haven't done one in a minute. I actually am feeling this angle. Yes. Woo, yes. Okay, anywho, focus. I'm going to be making spaghetti and meatballs. Now, let's just be honest. Me personally, I don't like regular spaghetti noodles, so I don't use spaghetti noodles. I use mainly two particular ones. Every now and again it switch up, but these are the main ones I like. These, the penne rigate, I guess that's how you pronounce it. I don't know, but these are the main ones I use. And fefile, how you pronounce those, aka bow tie noodles. Yeah, those are the main two pastas I use. Every now and again I may use like a different pasta, but you know, hardly ever do. What else I got up in here? I got some pasta sauce. I always say traditional because I always add my own seasonings up in there, because you know that's what I do. This time around, normally I use ground turkey, but I chose that I wanted meatballs. I really wanted meatballs. I wasn't wavering. I wasn't swaying with it. I really wanted meatballs. So I sent my lovely boyfriend out to get some meatballs, and he got some Italian meatballs that he picked out. I asked him why he didn't get just like turkey meatballs, because we don't eat beef, but you know, it's cool. We'll rock it out. And then I'm also, to go along with this, I'm going to be roasting some zucchini. Now, I normally roast a squash, and I asked him, I said, you want zucchini or squash? And he was like, zucchini. Nothing wrong with either or. They both are part of the family. But, yeah, that's what he decided. And I'm also going to be using some diced tomatoes, I guess, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be using some diced tomatoes, just to add a little bit more oomph to the food. So, yeah, let's get started. Wow, don't we? Let me go pot. Hold on. Hold the thought. Alright, so I'm gonna eventually set y'all up a different way, like probably off to the side or something. But for right now, y'all perfectly fine right here. Well, not really, because y'all can't even see the stove. So yeah, I'm gonna set y'all off at a different angle. But for right now, let me tell you what I got going on. I got all my pots out. I got all my ingredients out, obviously. And I have this pot, this big pot, and it already has. I should have thought about that before I did that. Like, I really wasn't even thinking. Jesus, help me take the wheel, Jesus. Anywho, got my water in there, obviously. Now that y'all see. Put my towel down right there. Got the water in there. I got my pot for my sauce, because I'm actually going to cook this down with all the seasonings. I'm actually going to cook it down a little bit before I add it to the pasta, because normally, I'm looking like Wizard Kelly right now in my pan. But, anywho, normally, like, especially when I was growing up, like, my mom used to add the pasta sauce straight to the pot or whatever. But we're going to do it a different way. I wish I had some onions. Like, I try to add onions to everything. Onions and garlic powder, but yeah. Alright, I got that water up. Now, I'm actually going to be back because I need to touch y'all up at a different angle. Hold on. Alright, so this is the best angle I can get for this moment. Like I say, y'all own life support on the charger. But anywho, got my water right here. I'm about to go ahead and get this pot on. Right here, because I'm going to put it on low and I'm going to let it go slow. So I'm going to put it on low. And I'm going to let it go slow. And while it's on, I'm going to add, this is all winging it, by the way. You see, y'all don't judge me. And I'll pop it in the comment section. Hold on, because y'all blurry. Don't pop in the comment section telling me something, this not healthy and that's not healthy. I'm using what I got and I'm winging it because this is a different way that I'm cooking it. Because I don't normally add the diced tomatoes in there. It should be different, but it might be. Normally don't add it. I know I'm gonna do the sauce separate, but we're gonna do it today. So I'm just gonna add like a little butter to the pot, to that pot. I'm gonna add some salt to this pot. The salt that I currently have is just kosher salt. I've been trying some pink Himalayan salt, but haven't been successful at it yet, so we're gonna keep pushing. Because you always want to salt the pot that your pasta goes in. Alright, yeah, I know y'all be like, girl, that's a lot of salt, but you're going to drain the water off and leave like maybe a spoonful of water in here. So, it's going to be all cool. And I'm not even going to leave no water in this pot because I'm going to actually take a spoonful of it out after the pasta is done. And I'm going to put it in the pot with the sauce so that way it can stick to the pasta better. Anywho, now while these two pots are going, this pot's heating up. Actually, it's not going to heat up no faster unless I put the lid on it. I'm going to go ahead and cut up my zucchini and season that bad boy up, which not in there. I'm probably going to just do it on the pan, but I'm going to season that bad boy up. And I'll leave the skin on. For anybody who's curious, I leave the skin on, but I'll probably switch up in a different angle so y'all can see that part. Or I may be back. I'm probably gonna be back because y'all know how to cut the zucchini, and y'all gonna see how I do it. Alright, so peace out. Alright, so this is what I got going on so far. I got the spaghetti sauce in the pot. With the butter. And that's all I got going on. And actually what I'm about to do is take a bowl here, put some water in it, and set my spoon in it. So that way, my stove don't get dirty. Bam. And then here's my zucchini. And I just kind of finely slice this up. Let me show y'all what I used to slice this up with. Okay, so I used this grater. I used this part right here. And yeah, so I'm about to just spread these out. These are very thin, so they're not going to take long to cook. So yeah, just kind of spread these out. And my water, I haven't added nothing to it, just a thing, but I'm gonna add my pasta to it. Hold on. I'm about to season these zucchini up, and also throw this into the pot, and throw some seasonings into the pot as well. But hold on, let me put my pasta in the water. Okay, so first things first. Turn my oven on. So let me give you a quick tip. Whenever you're working with anything that's frozen and you add it to a dish, depending on what dish it is, you want to let it thaw out first. So like my meatballs was frozen prior, and I let them sit out for 24 hours. And now I'm about to add them to my dish. Like now I'm about to cook it, because then that way it's not adding extra water to my dish, if that makes sense. So if you're using like frozen vegetables or whatever, it does have some water in it. It may not have a lot, but it may have some. You want to let it thaw out 100% before you add it to your dish. So now this is about to go into my dish, on my stove. And I took cutting art. So one thing that I learned is, like, if this scrapes up against my leg, it could potentially cut a major artery, vein, whatever. So what I like to do is I like to stick it all the way into the can and kind of like bend the can, so that way it doesn't come back out, and that way it reduces that risk or whatever. And I learned that when I was in cutting arts. And truth be told, I've been doing that ever since. So now with my zucchini, I'm not going to do it the same as my squash. I'm not going to add as much salt. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to add any oil though, because I kind of think I want to like the crisp up a little bit. But as I'm seasoning my zucchini, I'm going to season my sauce as well. So to make it more accurate for y'all, get my measuring spoons out, because I actually do eyeball them. But for y'all, I'm going to measure it out. So I'm going to take, what is this, half a teaspoon. I'm going to take 2 of these and put it in my sauce. And 1 of them oh my god, the powder gone. And put it on my zucchini. I don't like to add too much to my vegetables. I like to keep it natural, as close as possible, while still adding seasonings. Alright, then I'm going to take my pepper, because they are going to share some seasonings. Half a teaspoon on my zucchini. And yes, I'm going to mix my zucchini around. And have it to my sauce. Now you can always add it more to your liking. Now I am going to add salt, because you need taste. Once again, half to my zucchini. And basically half to my sauce. Now I'm actually being a little shy with the seasonings for certain seasonings, because it's going to cook down. Alright, that's the whole point of this. It's going to cook down. And as it cooks down, it will take on its own flavor. But this is why I just get traditional, because that way I can add whatever I want to add to it. Alright. Now, to my sauce, I'm going to add these 3 seasonings. Now, this is parsley, oregano, and basil. Now, essentially, Italian seasoning is parsley, oregano, and basil, plus like maybe salt and pepper or whatever. So, this way you can have your own. I'm going to add half a teaspoon of each. And they all have their own benefits as well. But I like to buy them separately because, like, say for instance, depending on what dish I'm making, depends on how much of which one I'm going to use. Because I know, like, with Alfredo, I know it's known for everybody to use, like, quite a bit of parsley. So, yeah. Plus, the meatballs have their own seasoning, so you don't want to, I don't know, for me, I don't want to go too heavy-handed. So, I added just half a teaspoon of each in there. Right? And that's pretty much all my seasonings. Now I'm about to mix up my zucchini. Alright, my oven is nice and warmed up. And I have my oven on 300, but I am going to turn it down because I want it to cook slow. Right? So let me clean my hands off. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and pop these in the oven. But like I said, it was on 300 warming up, but I turned it down to about 250. And I may even turn it down to 200 because these are going to cook pretty fast because they're pretty thin. If you can, yeah, see, they're pretty thin. And yeah, so it's not going to take long for these to cook. And then I'm going to take my spoon. I'm actually going to move y'all over here. I'm not going to even cut this clip. Move y'all over here. So you see my oven, my stove. Stir up my bow tie noodles. They're not quite done, but you just want to stir them out because you don't want them to stick to each other. So I didn't add any oil to this pot, and I don't really add oil to my pasta. Alright, and then I'm going to mix my sauce. And let me show y'all what this looks like. Alright, nice and lovely. And what I'm actually going to do, because I've never done this before, is I'm actually going to let me see if I can get it. Add some sugar. Now I know sugar helps to cut like the bitter taste of tomatoes, because it can have like kind of a tart taste to it. I'm just gonna add half a teaspoon to it. and see if that makes a difference to my pasta on today. And that's all I'm gonna add to it. And I'm gonna mix that up. It tastes pretty good. I kind of want to add a little bit more sugar to it because, yeah, I kind of want to add a little bit more sugar to it. So what I'm going to do, just like a different spoon. And I guess it'll be like half a teaspoon. From what my sister told me, is sugar as it cuts the bitterness. So we're gonna say that's a whole teaspoon because I added. Sorry, you guys, I'm kind of multi. Oh, that light is horrible. But yeah, I'm trying to multitask. So I got my sugar and everything in that pot. My vegetables are on. There's a whole pound of apple thai noodles. And I'm actually going to give them a few more moments to cook down. But while it's cooking down, I'm going to take a spoonful of pasta water and put it in my sauce. And what this does is it just basically helps the what is it called? Sauce to combine with the pasta, like attach to the pasta. Or whatever. I'm gonna stir that up. Right. And I'm actually gonna turn my sauce up. So it was on low, but now I'm gonna turn it on like medium. Right. And put the lid back on there. Zucchini. My oven cooks uneven, so like I have to rotate my pan as my food is cooking. So the zucchini been on for about 5 minutes. I'm about to rotate the pan. So that my food can cook evenly. And then yeah. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, y'all. Well, actually, I'll be back in about 3 minutes. My pasta. I'm gonna let my pasta cook for about 3 more minutes, and then I'm gonna drain it so that way they don't get mushy into cooks or whatever. And then I'm gonna add the meatballs to it to kind of cool it off. And I'm gonna let my sauce go for about 5 more minutes to actually reduce down a little bit more. And I'm gonna combine everything, and I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. But I'm gonna show y'all when I'm combining it. So when I come back, the pasta will be in the oven drained, and the meatballs will be in the pot with the pasta. That's the only difference. Okay, as promised, meatballs are still there. I left this eye on because I'm going to move it back, but I just didn't want to move it back just yet. But I just added the pasta and the meatballs together. Boom. Meatballs just have to be warmed up. They're already fully cooked. And I added the whole bag. This is the Italian sausage meatballs, the Walmart brand. And it's 2 pounds. And then I let my sauce simmer for quite a minute. Well, while I finished the dishes. So I just went ahead and washed them up. So yeah, let that simmer for that amount of time. The zucchini is not quite done. So I did actually bump the heat up on the stove to 350. So yeah, now I'm about to just add the sauce to that. Let that simmer for a minute so that can, you know, marinate and get it all goodness or whatever. Let me show y'all. Now, I must say, you can go ahead and buy like your pasta sauce already pre-mixed, pre-seasoned and stuff, but this makes it a little bit more personal when you do it and you season it to your liking and stuff like that or whatever. It just makes it that much more personal. Than if you were to just buy it from the store, because like literally you bought it from the store. Now, since everything is mixed together, again, I'm just waiting on the meatballs have to warm up through, and the zucchini got finished. But the zucchini is basically done. Just wanted to get a little color on it, which I could actually turn the stove up and put it on broil to get that going. But what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to add a little bit more seasonings to the pot. I don't know, because the sauce tastes pretty good by itself. So I'm actually going to just leave it like this. And if somebody wants to get some and season it, then they can. And like I said, I just put my spoon in a bowl of water to keep my stove from getting hot. Plus I don't have no spoon holder, so you know, gotta do what I gotta do. So yeah, this is quite a bit of spaghetti. And yeah, put the lid on that to entrap heat. I will show y'all, I'll put pictures in the end of like how the plate look when we get ready to eat, because obviously I won't be eating this right now. This is basically like a mega head meal that you could, if you were gonna freeze it, when you add you will let the sauce cool off, and then when you add the sauce, that's when you would you will remove everything from the heat. You wouldn't even worry about warming up the meatballs through and through. You would basically let the pasta cool off, rinse it off with cold water, and then you'll let the sauce cool off, mix it all together, and then you'll freeze it immediately. You won't put it back on the eye, but this will last 6 days. So today and tomorrow, this will be our food. You know, breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever we want to eat it. So yeah, voila. And then we got veggies, which are almost done. They smell quite tasty, I might add. But like I said, I'm just going to add pictures in the end of how the plate looks, because this is literally the end of it. Like, bye-bye. There's nothing else to add.